Garry Paskwietz here for WeAreSC along with Darrell Rideaux at Long Beach Poly, the home of scholars and champions. Anybody feel at home here?
Garry, home, sweet home. You know, it's been almost 20 years. I can't believe it. Almost 20 years since I've practiced on this field, ran around, blood, sweat, and tears to help build this legacy. And it's been quite some time since there's been this kind of a buzz around this program. It's star-studded, and it felt like that, Garry. It felt like a USC pro day, the way that there were so many alphabets out here. Alphabets mean colleges of the likes of the University of Washington, Washington State, Notre Dame, to name a few. I saw Oregon, Alabama. Hey, you know, it was a lot of coaches walking around, and rightfully so. There's a lot of new eye candy on this sideline at Long Beach Poly.
Well, and a lot of it is around three players that transferred in the offseason. And we're talking quarterback Matt Correll, wide receiver Jalen Hall, and defensive back Shari Crosswell. Let's talk about them. Let's start off with the quarterback Matt Correll. What'd you see today?
I love what I saw, Garry. When you talk about somebody poised and takes command, and again, this is a star-studded group that's on this campus, and there's no star that shines brighter than his. And what I loved about it is his command. And what I didn't realize was how tight of a rope that he throws. Very strong ball. Look for him to lead a very prolific offense this season.
That's the thing that really jumped out to me about seeing Matt out here today. This is his team right now. When you see him out on the field, he looks very comfortable in this environment. It helps when you're throwing to a Jalen Hall.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, the first thing that I wondered was when you bring this type of group together, the chemistry, how long will it take to gel? But Correll has a sense of his presence and his command. These guys seem to have bought into the tempo that he's trying to set as running this offense.
And you can tell him and Hall had some chemistry out there going one-on-one drills.
Right, and it didn't take long. You know, the presence out there with Hall, you know, what's amazing about it is these are LA guys. And LA guys and Long Beach guys, usually there's like this inner competition. And so to kind of create that type of atmosphere in practice allows for high tempo, high quality, and great production once the season comes. I know we're a long way from that, but Garry, boy, oh boy, watching them scrimmage in practice was a sight to see.
And then flipping over to the secondary, your old position spot, Crosswell out there looking very comfortable.
Look very comfortable, very poised, seems to have a good command. He's playing a strong position. Wouldn't be surprised if they flip him a little bit strong and free safety just to get him active and acclimated. And with that secondary around him, look for them to be very athletic, rotate maybe 5 corners at times. I mean, 5 DBs at times, bringing in an additional corner. But this will be his anchored secondary, and look for it to be physical, playing behind him, same way that he played at Hawkins.
Like you said, Darrell, the buzz is back at Long Beach Poly. For Darrell Rideaux, this is Garry Paskwietz. You're watching WeAreSC.